This happened to me at the hospital where my brother was admitted. He had just undergone surgery and was in recovery. It was around 10 p.m. and he asked me to go buy some snacks from the vending machine so he could take a short nap and eat them when he woke up. The vending machine was on the lowest floor, down a long corridor lined with glass windows and a few doors on both sides. That level only had the vending machines and a self-service cafeteria. I needed to make an important phone call, so I stepped out through the front of the building. That's when I noticed a man wearing surgical scrubs, holding some cutlery. He looks like an ordinary staff member, maybe just taking a meal break. But something felt slightly off. I realized he was watching me closely, and he kept changing seats, gradually moving closer to me. I happened to be on the phone with my mom at that moment, telling her I was going to the vending machine to get something and then heading back to my brother's room. Right then, the man stood up and said to me, "Come with me. I know a better vending machine in the back. I can take you there." I told him the regular one was fine, and I went inside. To get back into the building, I had to pass through some doors that get locked at night. Staff would normally know that, but he tried to open one that was already locked. When he realized it was locked, he seemed a little flustered. At night, even for a short trip outside, everyone has to sign in at the front desk. I walked up to the reception, and the receptionist on duty was the same one from the previous night. We had chatted briefly before, so he recognized me. The man was standing right next to me, and the receptionist asked him what he was there for. That immediately confirmed my gut feeling. He wasn't staff at all. He nodded and pointed at me, saying he was with me. The receptionist could see I looked scared and knew the man was lying. He asked him to write down the name and room number of the patient he was visiting. While the man was distracted down the corridor with him, the receptionist looked at me and gestured toward the hallway, telling me to go. I could hear the man shouting at the two staff members at the desk, insisting he was with me and that they had to let him follow me. My heart was pounding by then. I knew clearly he wanted to get me alone. Just then, a real staff member came quickly down the corridor. I jumped a little. He noticed and asked with concern if I was okay. I had seen him working there over the past few days, so I felt a bit safer. I told him what was happening, and he offered to escort me to the vending machine and then back to my brother's room. He also told me to let him know right away if I saw that man again. As we walked down the corridor, the man's face was pressed against the glass, banging hard on the locked door. We finally reached the basement vending machines. The man went to those windows, banging on them too, and tried another locked door. The staff member who was with me called security. They met us at my brother's room door, while others went out to look for the man. The receptionist, worried about me, had already called the police ahead of time. I'm truly so grateful to the receptionist and that staff member that night. They kept something terrible from happening to me. Everyone, please stay alert around strangers, even if they claim to be staff. And when your gut tells you something is wrong, always listen to it.